I've just finished a mock driving test with Fancy, and she failed with me having to take the controls twice. And you have a test in about 3 weeks, don't you, or something?
Yeah, less than that.
Yeah?
In 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I haven't taught Fancy to drive, but I'm going to give her some help, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to help her. The first thing is going to be observations at junctions,
Yeah.
positioning, and observations when moving away.
Yeah.
Because when you're moving away, you're looking as you move.
Okay.
You're looking early, there's some time,
Yeah.
then you move, then you look again. You really need to look you want to be looking all the time until the car moves.
Yeah.
Also, the way you control the car, I don't think you know how to do a handbrake start.
No.
So you're relying on the brake and
The
lifting the
brake,
clutch
yeah.
up, and not all cars are going to do that. In this car, it's hill hold assist, where if you come off the foot brake, it
Yeah.
holds the brakes until you press the gas.
Yeah.
It holds them for about 2 to 3 seconds, so it's really making the car struggle.
Yeah.
So I'll help you with that first.
Okay.
I'll tell you what to do. So if you push the clutch down and get first gear,
Okay.
so try and just follow my lead here.
Okay.
Now, instead of pressing the brake, press the gas. We'll do a little handbrake start here. This is a bit of a hill start. It's not that steep, but there is a hill. Is it? Look forwards, look in your mirrors. Keep that sound now. Keep looking in your mirrors. Don't let that sound die. It's a good sound. Keep it there. Get those revs. Give us some power, a bit more. That's it. Keep that there now. Don't be shy.
Okay.
Anyone coming?
No.
Blind spot?
Clear?
Good. Actually, I forgot. My mistake. Lift the clutch to the bite point.
Yeah.
A little bit higher. So you're ready to go. Right, now you're ready.
Yeah.
Anyone coming?
Clear?
Blind spot?
Yeah.
Take the handbrake off. Look forwards. Take the handbrake off so you move. Keep looking. Keep looking. Lift the clutch a bit more. Another blind spot check. Look forwards again.
Okay.
So you want to move just after
the last
your
check.
blind spot. If it gets
Yeah.
old, do it again, but try and get it done before you move. And if there's anyone around, signal. Now you can change gear. You seem to be changing gear okay. Just make sure you do fully push the clutch down, because you don't always do that. And look at the space next to the white car. Look at the space next to the blue car,
Yeah.
so you get good positioning. Check your centre left mirror now for cyclists on my side,
Yeah.
and aim for your half of the road. So at the moment, just come off the gas.
Yeah.
You're in the middle of your road.
Yeah.
This is the centre of your half.
Yep.
Now how you can tell that is your
Left.
left knee is in the centre.
Yeah.
So like that, you see. Don't move your knee, move the steering. See where it says slow, the
Yeah.
O? Aim your left knee for the O on the slow.
Left knee.
Yeah, now the middle of the car
Yeah.
is in the middle of your lane. Don't focus on the sides.
Okay.
I'm going to try and talk you through this mini roundabout now.
Okay.
So if you come off the gas, we've got plenty of time.
Yeah.
We can't see, can we?
No.
So mirror signal right, we're going to go right. Slow down, brake. Get the car walking really slowly, 2 or 3 miles an hour. Clutch down and first gear. Okay. Now a bit of gas, bit of bite point and decide. Can you go?
Yeah.
Okay, look at the roundabout to go round it. Steering over it there, you steered too early. Look at your exit. Look next to the red car so you know where to aim. And look next to the van. Try to look up. Try not to look at the gears.
Okay.
Aim for the space next to the van. Centre left mirror for cyclists and try and get back to your half of the road as the arrow indicates you should. That's good. Yep.
Yeah.
And now be slow. Check your centre right mirror and move to the right. You can't see past these cars. You want to do this slowly.
Okay.
And now you can go a little bit faster than this. Go at a speed where you feel it's safe if someone comes the other way. It depends how far you can see. Don't move back to the left behind this white car. It's not going to help you. Just stay to the right. Just means you're weaving around. Keep it straight if you can. And then check the cyclists here.
Yeah.
Don't rush for them.
Yeah.
Look at your space. You need to go a bit slower here because you've got a bit of a sharp turn before the grey cars. Check your right mirror. That's it. Good. And again, which way do you have to check before you move back? That's
Left,
it.
right.
At the end of the road, I would like you to go right. And I'm going to do the brake to demonstrate something.
Okay.
So mirror signal right. Cover brake and clutch, but don't use the brake. I'll use it. You just cover it.
Okay. Clutch down.
Yeah. Don't clutch down yet. Just cover them.
Okay.
Let's just try and cover them. Okay, clutch down now.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to do the brake. You leave it. First gear. Now we're rolling. Can you see if it's safe to go?
Yeah.
Gas and bite point and carry on. And you see what I've done there?
Yeah.
Is I got you an appropriate speed before the line, so you had time to make a decision. And that's not what you're doing. You get to the line too soon. You need to allow yourself a bit of time.
A bit of time.
You're trying to get to the line. You're trying to stop at the line.
Yeah.
You need to hold back from the line, get the car ready to go and to stop, so
Yeah.
you're ready to do both, then decide. So you've got to stop if it's red, it's green at the moment. So check for anyone overtaking you. Commit now. Even if the lights go red, you've passed
Yeah.
the stop sign, so you've got to go past.
Okay.
The lights are for the stop sign, they're not for the lights.
Yeah.
Because sometimes that stop sign can be really early. So we'll go down to the end of the road, to that mini roundabout,
Yeah.
and we'll turn right at that mini
Right.
roundabout. Don't signal yet, there's another road there, just start braking.
Braking.
Yeah, a
from
bit more
here.
brake, now mirror signal right. Try to aim to miss the roundabout, don't aim to go on it.
Okay.
A bit more brake. I might help you with the brake a little bit to demonstrate the speed you need.
Okay.
Clutch down. You really can't see to the right here.
No.
So get it slow and near the line, first gear. Good. Now keep it rolling. Can you go?
Yeah.
So gas and then lift clutch to go. Go round the roundabout, don't steer yet.
Okay.
Now steer, because then other people can go around you.
Yeah.
And try and work that wheel back if you can. So you have better control of where the car goes instead of letting it go and let it go straight on its own.
Okay.
So now show me the middle of your half, the middle of your,
It's here.
could call it a lane, but it's more of a half, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, don't point it, put the car in the middle of it. I think you're
Yeah.
good now, this is good. So your left knee's on that black stripe in the middle
Yeah.
of your half. Drive from your bum. When you drive you, not the car.
Yeah.
Up to third. And we're going to go right at both the mini roundabouts. So start braking now, it's downhill.
Okay.
Mirror signal right, little bit of brake. I recommend going to second gear. I might help with the brake if you're going in too quick just to demonstrate the speed. Clutch up to the bite point. Can you make decision to go? No, so clutch
No.
down, first gear and get near the line. Now can you decide to go?
Yeah.
Okay, so then you decide when it's safe. Gas first, hear the engine,
That's
so
fine.
press that power, then lift the clutch and
lift
the
the
car will go
clutch.
more competently directly into the right lane. You're going right at the next one. Keep the clutch up now, cover it but keep it up. You might be able to carry on in
Okay.
first. We're going right, so mirror signal right. So you're covering the clutch, don't push it down unless you need to. Can you go?
Yeah.
On the power, you're ready to go. So you don't want to press the clutch down unless you have to. You don't want to get in that habit of always pressing it down.
Yeah.
So cover, brake and clutch. Aim for the centre of your half. You're very close to the curb here.
Yeah.
You're turning too early. But wait till your bum gets there. As I say, you steer from your bum. At the moment, you're seeing a bend out the front of the window
Yeah.
and you're turning. Wait until it's here. When you're sitting on the mini roundabout, that's when
Yeah.
you turn.
Okay.
We've got a little bit of traffic to do here. In traffic, you're not following the car in front.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Not following the car in front.
Yeah.
You're checking in
So
the.
clutch fully down, not
Yeah.
brake, fully down, because you're going to make it stall, aren't you?
Okay.
The car was at its minimum speed for the gear,
Yeah.
so the clutch had to go down first.
First.
Now we're on a hill,
Mm-hmm.
so handbrake up, and we're going to practice the handbrake start. We're going to roll forwards a bit, then stop.
Okay.
So get some gas, hear the engine, bit more, don't be shy. Lift clutch to bite point, there it is, and handbrake off as you check your mirrors, and then you go forwards without going back, see?
Yeah.
And then clutch down, clutch fully down, and then stop. And the handbrake up again. The handbrake start is an important skill to know. Sometimes you need it. Keep that clutch down, you feel it, you're at the bite point.
Yeah.
That's something you keep doing.
Oh yeah, I can feel the car.
You keep
dipping
lifting the clutch when you're not moving. If you want to come off the clutch, neutral,
Okay.
or it's fully down.
So
So
right
gas
now-
first, then lift clutch, and then handbrake off.
Yeah.
Then you're not going to roll back, and you can deal with big hills, not just the piddly little hills we have in this town. You won't be able to drive in Cornwall the way you drive, or Scotland, or Wales, or the Peak District, or the Lake District.
I'll struggle.
You will. You
honestly.
need to learn how to do proper hill starts. So rest your left foot somewhere other than the clutch.
Okay.
Now, what I mean by you don't follow the car in front,
Yeah.
don't just follow the back of the car.
Yeah.
You should be thinking right now, Where's the keep clear signs? Where's the junctions? Don't go into the space until you know you can stop there. So at the moment, there's no problem, is there? You can stop behind the car. So clutch down first now, the revs are at the bottom, at minimum speed, and then brake. And that time the car doesn't struggle, does it?
Yeah.
It was smooth because you wasn't forcing the car, the engine to go slower, it can spin. People say, oh, it's always brake before clutch. Nonsense. You cannot make a blanket statement like that. It's clutch when needed, brake when needed.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need a brake, sometimes you need clutch, sometimes you need both, sometimes you need one before the other or the other way round. You've got to understand your car. Your clutch needs to be down when your revs are at the minimum, which in this car is just below 1,000, and you want to continue to slow down. If you don't want to continue to slow down, you can just leave it at the minimum and it will pull you along. I recommend neutral because that means you can rest your left foot.
Yeah.
But they've just gone green, haven't they?
Yeah.
So clutch down.
So clutch down, first gear.
Prepare whilst they're starting to move. Get some gas ready. Find the bite point. Check your mirrors and handbrake off. Let's get that handbrake off a bit more quickly.
Yeah.
So it doesn't move. So we've got the traffic lights. We've got that sign where you have to stop. Remember, you're dealing with the sign, not the lights. So at the moment, if they change, we would stop.
Yeah.
We would stop. We would stop. Now commit.
Okay.
Even if they're red right now, you've passed the sign, you go past.
Okay.
Very important not to block the junction. Obviously, do what's safe. If you can see it's dangerous to continue, don't. Safety is your primary goal.
Okay.
So we've got 2 roundabouts. Actually, they're quite far apart. Say one at a time. We're going to do both of them though. The first one we're going to go ahead, second exit. But because we're going right at the second, we will need the right lane at some point.
Okay.
We will get it later though to practice a lane change. So we're going to do this roundabout in the left lane. Although you can use the right lane to go ahead on this one as well, we will use the left.
The left
It's
one.
ahead, second exit. It's uphill. That's going to help you slow down. So come off the gas now.
Yeah.
Don't use any more gas. Don't try and make a decision now.
Okay.
Just try and get second gear. Try and use the clutch smoothly. Okay, now cover the clutch so you're ready to clutch down, but keep it up. Cover the brakes so you're ready to stop. Decide, stop or go. This is when you decide.
Go.
So you've got time to make a decision, haven't you?
Stop now. Oh.
Carry on. You've got to go when you say
When
go,
I-
though. Yeah, so indicate left to leave. So you made a good decision, but you didn't go.
I should have gone immediately.
Yeah. And then move to the right lane when it's safe. And then you sort of moved that slowly and there wasn't a lot we could do because you were slow. Cancel the signal. Go up to third. You were going up to third. Do that. Finish that.
Yeah.
Okay, so going right at this roundabout in this lane. So start braking.
Yeah.
Don't make decision yet. Don't signal yet. Brake more. Get second gear. I'll explain the signal later, but I'll tell you when to signal. Don't signal until I tell you to. Clutch up. Stay in this lane. Clutch up. Fully up, but covered. Can you go?
Yeah.
Okay, on the power then, and go before someone else comes. Keep it in your middle lane. I help you here a little bit because you're going a bit to the right lane. Remember, left lane in the centre, slower, it will help you. Left lane in the centre, here. Indicate right now to tell these cars you're going right.
Yeah.
And now indicate left to leave.
Leave.
You're steering too much and too early.
Okay.
See, wait until your bum's on the bend, then turn. Ignore these lights. Left knee in the centre. So that's really where you need your practice. Check that right mirror there. They staying behind?
Yep.
Good. Look forwards, don't look too much at them. Once you know
Just
they're
one
behind,
time,
you look forwards, that's done. And don't look down now when you change gear. Try and change gear. So what we really need to practice is your positioning. So tell me when your bum is on the line at the traffic lights. Tell me when you think you're at the line.
Here, now.
No.
Now. Yeah.
That's when you turn. If that line was the bend,
So I should have turned once.
when you get there,
Okay.
you're turning when you can still see the bend out the front window. Well done for staying slow for the pedestrian there.
Yeah.
And now make your way up the road. What's the limit here?
30.
It is.
Yeah.
So focus on the centre. Maybe back off the power a little bit, just to give him a bit more time. And say when to ignore these lights, when you can't stop anymore.
I can't now.
Good.
Now.
Carry on.
Yep.
Carry on. When you said now the first time, that's good. Commit.
Yeah.
Because I think you need to commit more. Because you make decisions and I think, yeah, that's good.
Then
but you
slow.
don't commit to them. You sort of half go slowly, and then it gets old, and then because you're doing it slowly, it turns out in the end that you shouldn't have gone.
Yeah.
So trust your decisions. I'm quite confident with your decisions in terms of judgment. Just need to do it.
Okay. So my left thing should be on the half of my the
Yeah.
road. Okay.
So these arrows, these white arrows, your
Yeah.
left knee should be on those.
Okay.
Do not think about the sides of your car.
Okay.
The lane is that wide.
Yeah.
From my perspective here right now, it's
Yeah.
that wide. In fact, if I go near my eyes,
Yeah.
oh, it's that wide. If you're trying to figure out where to put the curb and where to put the middle of the road, that's hard.
Yeah.
Focus on the centre of your lane. You know this road is wide enough.
Yeah.
You just got to get the middle of the car in the middle, which you are right now. This is bang on in the middle, spot on.
Yeah.
So try and get more out of the speed limit if you can. You're close, but you can do a bit more.
28.
Yeah, try and get 30 if you can. It's a 30 limit, easy road for 30. And say when to ignore the lights. Now. Ignore them. You go.
Yeah.
Definitely go now.
Yeah.
Be dangerous to stop. So we're going to go right at the roundabout.
Okay.
Should we go right at the roundabout? I'm trying to think where we've got some bends. Actually, we're going to go left at the roundabout. I'm going to take you
Left,
down this
okay.
road in Highwoods, which is very bendy, and that might help you.
Yeah.
So, roundabout left first exit. So off the power, start braking.
Yeah.
Mirror signal left. Don't get to the line now.
Yeah.
More brake. Get second gear. Keep that line in front of you. Be ready before the line. Be fully ready and decided before it's there. Bit more brake. Clutch up to the bite point. All the way off the clutch so you're ready to go. All the way up. Leave it in second. All the way up. Now decide. Stop or go.
Stop.
Clutch down and stop because you can't see. First gear. You can get closer to the line. And when you're ready, you can go. But remember, add power
Fast.
and then lift clutch and you'll go much faster. Add power now. Then you're ready for the gap.
Yeah.
You always add power before the opportunity
Yeah.
and try to reapply the signal if it does cancel. So what you're not doing is you're not bringing the clutch up in second. So you're not preparing the car in second before the junction. You haven't got power ready.
Yeah.
So go up to third now. We're going to try and do that at this next junction. We're going to try and be in second gear with the clutch up, ready to go.
Ready to. Okay.
So off the power,
Yeah.
start slowing down. Get second gear now. Going left first exit, by the way. So
Okay.
mirror signal left. Clutch up, fully up. Come on, all the way off.
Up,
Now keep it covered.
Yeah.
Now you're ready to go. Decide stop or go. Stop.
Stop.
Clutch down. Now you get first. So you give yourself that chance to go in second.
Yeah.
And now, when it's safe, gas and lift clutch. Oh, clutch down, please. Keep it down. You'll damage it if you keep it at
Okay.
the bite point.
So get the bite point when ready to go.
Just gas and lift clutch together if you can.
So,
With skill, that's the goal, is to go together.
now.
So look at where they're going, look at their indicator. So gas and lift clutch and you'll move forwards. You'll do it. Go on, gas.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
and
Thank
take
you.
this left here. So there, you did lift the clutch up first, didn't you?
Yeah.
I think you're worried about it rolling back. But if you did them together, it wouldn't have had a chance to roll back. My advice in that situation is to do a handbrake start
Yeah.
if you don't have confidence that you can do them quick enough.
Yeah.
That's when you go to the handbrake start.
Okay.
And pull over on the left on this little straight after this road.
Okay.
Okay, so judging by what I've seen, I'm going to set 3 goals for you.
Yeah.
Now, I know in this industry I'm supposed to get the pupil to set the goals, but given the time we've got and what I think we're able to achieve, these are the goals I want you to achieve.
Okay.
So being ready at junctions to both stop and go.
Yeah.
So instead of getting to the junction, deciding and then preparing the car,
Yeah.
and then your decision getting old,
Yeah.
which is the problem with your decisions. That's why your decisions are old, because you prepare the car after deciding.
Yeah.
We want to be ready. Next one is position on bends.
Yeah.
And the third one is moving away with power.
Okay.
So gas, lift clutch, go. make sure you're able to take your decision without the car struggling. And maybe a side one, not a goal, but added to it. Use the handbrake if you're not confident the car's not going to roll back.
Okay.
Instead of braking, lifting the clutch up.
Yeah.
Which works in some cars, and it's okay to do that.
Yeah.
But you need the skill.
To know.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So you know how to drive all
Yeah,
cars,
yeah.
not just one car. So, to help you with the roundabouts, what you need to understand, I don't think you've been taught this.
Yeah.
This is my thing, so it's probably why. Of course, we all teach things differently. There's two types of junctions.
Yeah.
Joggers and walkers.
Yeah.
So a jogger is when you can see early and you're probably, or at least you're going to have an opportunity or a possibility that you can go without stopping at a reasonable
You
speed.
can see
10 miles an
earlier.
hour.
It's an open one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's second gear clutch up. And you want that clutch up because then you've got
Completely.
power.
Yeah.
So when you decide to go,
Yeah.
you go. There's no delay of you doing the pedals.
Yeah.
So you get that ready. And you do that early enough
Yeah.
so that you have time to look and make a decision, and also time to think, actually, no, I can't go,
Yeah.
and then go to a walk, which is clutch down, brake, very slow, first gear, and then walk towards the line or stop at the line. So that's the first thing there.
Okay.
Can we try that?
Let's try that.
But on
So-
the way there, we got bends.
Yeah.
You carry on. What are you going to say?
On the walkers, is my clutch down when I'm going closer? So my clutch is completely down.
And keep
And
that clutch
covering
down
the-
because you
okay.
do lift that pedal
Yeah.
when you stop. So that is the difference between walker and jogger, really.
Yeah.
A walker is when the clutch is down and
Yeah.
you're very close to stationary or stationary, where you stop. And a jogger is the clutch up, usually in second gear, but you can
Yeah.
jog in first. If you happen to be in first and the clutch stays up and you think, oh, I can do this in first, so I just keep going,
Yeah.
that's still a jogger. So jogger is clutch up, walker is clutch down.
Okay.
Make sure you do it early enough that you've got time. I may assist you with the brake because I find that does help my pupils.
Okay.
If they're not slowing down enough, I can tell them to slow down more and more and more until I'm
Yeah.
blue in the face. I press the brake a little bit and you can see, oh, you want me to go that slow? And then
Yeah.
you can actually see, oh yeah, this is easier, I've got time now. So I might help you there.
Okay.
So I will tell you if I do use the brake though.
Great.
You ready?
Ready.
Let's go.
Okay.
Is that recording? Yeah, that is, isn't it?
Okay. Observation. Not money to indicate.
So get some gas.
So clutch down. Get
We'll
some
practice the
air.
handbrake start. We don't need a handbrake start now, but we'll
Yeah.
practice it. So
Yeah.
gas, a bit more. Find the bite point whilst you're checking.
Yeah.
Bit more bite point, bit more gas. Good. Blind
Yeah.
spot, is that clear?
Clear.
Clutch down, all the way down. Because that's why you need this skill, you see. You haven't learned this
Yeah.
skill, have you? You're lifting the clutch to the bite point and then going higher and higher and higher.
So I should stop when the car dips. Okay.
Don't wait until the car dips if you can, it's a bit late. Hear it. And that's why you want more gas so you can hear it. Hear the engine, a bit louder. Good, now hear the bite point. There it is, feel it?
Yeah.
Now check your blind spot
Clear.
and then take the handbrake off. And now you will go forwards. Even on a hill, you won't go back.
Okay.
And you have that security now that on a steep hill, right, I know how to make this car move forwards.
Yeah.
I'm not panicking. And of course, if anything's around signal, also be thinking about that.
Yeah.
But don't sit there with your indicator on, getting ready to go. That just confuses people.
Yeah.
Or someone will give way to you
Yeah.
and you're not ready. And then you're flustered trying to rush.
Yeah.
It's not a good
exactly.
position to put yourself in. So these bends, half the road, do wipe with the wipers, please. It's a bit wet, isn't it? Just turn
Yeah.
them off again if you can. Bum in the middle of your half. Don't steer until you get to the bend.
To the bend.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Don't control the front of the car. Control where you're sitting. This is good at the moment.
Yeah.
You're a smidge right, but I am being fussy. I wouldn't complain. This is where I want to be.
Okay.
You're bang on where I would be now, which is barely any difference. You're a little bit right again now. Okay, I'm being fussy. Just focus on where you're sitting.
Okay.
Left knee through the L and the O of the slow.
Okay.
Go up to third gear if you can, because we are fast enough. It even recommends here.
2 to down.
Yeah, so we've got enough revs to make it more economical. And again, wait until you get to the bend. Don't
Yeah.
control the front of the car, control your bum. That's it. Drive you, not the car. Cover brake and clutch. Slow down a bit, get second gear. Clutch up. Now decide for the parked car, now commit. If someone comes now, you've started,
Yeah.
you should finish. They should let you finish and mirrors to come back.
Okay.
But on your way to the parked car, because of the bend and because you couldn't see,
Yeah.
you should be ready to wait. But once you get there and start, have confidence, carry on through. Don't think you're doing anything wrong if someone then comes the other way.
Yeah.
Good position. This is much better position. You're fixing this very quickly.
Yeah.
Try to forget the car. When I drive, I don't think about the car. I drive me. That's why I like driving. It makes me superhuman. It makes me be able to do things that I can't do. I'm not thinking about the box I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about me. And the car is about the width of your steering wheel from your perspective. You know that?
Exactly. Yeah.
Did you know that already?
The car is about the width there.
So from your perspective, how wide your steering wheel feels is actually how wide the car is in your lane. It's how much space your car's taking up in your lane. So how much space your steering wheel's taking up is how much space your car is taking, roughly, give or take.
Almost the same.
It is. Have I confused you?
It's the same. Because if I'm steering, wait, I'm confused.
I'll tell you later.
Yeah.
We're going to focus on the roundabout. I'm just saying that
Roundabouts
how
count.
wide this thing feels is actually how wide your car is. But off the gas, we're going left first exit. So mirror signal left, little bit of brake.
Left.
That's it. Into second. Now bring the clutch up, but keep it covered. So you're ready to push it down all the way off. Clutch up.
Okay.
There you go. Keep it covered. Decide now. Can you go?
Yep.
Look forwards then, and take your exit. Now you're committed. Go for it. Don't change your mind halfway out.
Yeah.
Make your decision and go. If you're not sure, just stop. Don't keep checking if you're not sure, because you weren't sure about that car, were you?
Yeah, it was.
So you probably should have stopped if you weren't sure, instead of keep looking until you get to the line.
Yeah.
Because if you try to stop at the line, it's too late. You're already at the line.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be over the line when you stop. So next roundabout, we're going right.
Okay.
Third exit, fourth exit. Off the gas, mirror signal right, into second gear. It's uphill. You probably don't need any brake. So stay off the brake. So the hill's slowing you down. Keep it in your half of the road. Just like go in the middle. Keep the clutch covered now. Cover the brake as well.
Okay.
And decide now. Can you go?
Yeah.
Look forwards. And at that point, you have to decide.
Yeah.
So this is the second exit. We're taking 4.
That's
Not too close to the roundabout.
Okay.
Now mirror signal left to leave. It's always good just to check the left mirror, see what's next to you as you leave, and then cancel the signal. So there you steered a bit too much. You're trying to get the nose near the roundabout. Your bum. Where are you with your bum compared to the roundabout? Not the nose. You, where you're sitting. I'm just going to slow down a little bit because I don't like hitting pigeons. At this speed, you're not going to hit them. Trust me, keep going, you won't hit them.
Yeah.
Don't speed up. Don't speed up because you might hit them. Just keep going at that speed and they'll move out the way. So if you're doing over 20, generally they don't.
Okay.
So off the power, we're going to go right at this roundabout, all the way around and come back.
Come back here.
So mirror signal right. What gear are you in?
Second.
So cover the clutch, so you're ready to stop. Cover the brake. See the line?
Yep.
Don't decide yet. Right, you can't go, can you?
No.
So clutch down and go to walk. Keep the clutch down now, keep it walking. And when you can go, gas and lift clutch. You can do it. There you go. Now, don't put the nose near the roundabout.
Oh, okay.
The nose will always be away from the roundabout.
Stay
Control
away.
your body. Control your distance to the roundabout from your body. Further if you can. That's better. Mirror signal left to leave. Just mirror here and work the wheel with your hands. Off power. Off power. Because we can't see, can we?
Yeah. No.
Stop then. Clutch down and stop. And cancel the ticker. Try and stop with 2 car lengths because we're a bit close to that car.
Yeah.
It's going to make it harder to go round. Gas before you lift clutch. Try it as you do your mirrors. What about the next car? Should you wait?
Wait, yeah.
Can you fit at the same time? What are you thinking? Or you're not sure?
I'm not sure.
Means not sure, don't go.
Yeah.
If you say that's
Not
probably
sure,
a clue, isn't it? If it
Yeah.
looks good, go for it. If not, wait. Don't risk
No,
it.
I can. Yeah.
Clutch down then. Hear the engine. Bit more engine. Check your mirrors and lift the clutch. And the car will go confidently without struggling. See?
Oh yeah.
Smooth, isn't it?
Yeah, that's smoother.
It's not going to stall. Try not to be close to these cars. Go more to the right. So if the door's open, you're fine. If someone steps out, the danger is from the left now, not from the right. We've got loads of view of the right. And if you stay around this speed, it will move that pigeon. Bit more to the right. So we've got plenty of distance from these parked cars. No oncoming cars at the moment, so we're good. And at the roundabout, I'd like you to go left first exit. So it's mirrors,
Mirror signal.
Go on in. Go on, signal
Position.
Left first. No, don't worry about that.
Okay.
Brake, cover clutch. It's in second.
Yeah.
Keep them covered. Don't press it down.
Okay.
Can you go? Decide now.
Yeah.
You're not sure.
Nope.
Clutch down and brake. Look where you're going. Clutch down and brake. Get gear 1. Clutch down fully. And now decide.
No. Yes.
Yeah. Gas first, then lift clutch.
So,
Right, there's a big problem with what you're doing there.
Yeah.
You're not sure and you're staring and you're waiting, aren't you?
Yeah.
I had to say for you to stop. If you look and you're not sure, and
Yeah.
I wasn't sure, there's too much going on there, go to walk.
So,
Don't keep jogging until you're all the way at the line. It's too late to stop at the line if you're at the line.
okay.
You've got to start stopping when you've got time to stop. So if you look and you're sure, go. If you're not sure, go to
Wait.
walk or stop at the line.
Okay.
So a little bit faster, into third gear, and we'll go right at the roundabout.
Right.
Yeah,
the
so
wrong-
mirror signal right, off the power. Get second gear, get it jogging. Don't worry if you're a bit too early, that's fine.
Okay.
We'll work on that later. Just get
Okay.
the basics done. Okay, so now you're jogging,
Yeah.
cover, brake and clutch. And when I say
Okay.
you've got to decide, you've got to decide. So decide now, go or walk.
Go.
Okay, go on then. You can't leave it later than that. You've got to make a decision. Body next to the roundabout, not front of the car.
Okay. There.
Indicate left to leave. Look at your exit. Good. These are really difficult roundabouts. They're narrow. You did that
Yeah.
one well. Off the power. Why?
There is
Cancel the signal
car
then.
parked.
Is it safe?
Yep.
Go on in. Do you need to come back before the red car?
No. Because there's one also.
Yeah.
After that, yes.
And then where do you check?
Mirror left.
So now what I'll start doing is I'll start asking you more than telling you,
No.
because now I've told you what I want you to try and do,
Okay.
and now it's a case of seeing if you can remember. So one wipe of the wipers, by pushing it down, it will do one wipe, then wipe off you again.
Okay.
There you go, just one. Push it down. There you go, leave it now, it's off. So do you know what I was trying to say about your steering wheel being the width of your car from your perspective?
Yeah.
Does that make sense or not?
Like the steering wheel
Yeah.
is more like it's giving me the size of the car on the road.
Yes,
Yeah.
roughly.
Roughly, yeah. So it's like covering the whole of the front side of the car.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, okay. That makes sense to me, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
So up to third, and what we're going to do is practice going back down a second so you get ready for roundabouts.
Mm-hmm.
So cover, brake and clutch,
Okay.
start slowing down, get second gear, find that bite point. There you go, keep your foot over the brake though, because you'll be approaching a roundabout, wouldn't
Okay.
you? We're pretending we're approaching a roundabout, so
Yeah.
cover the brake,
Brake.
so you're ready to stop. Now you decide, and then you'd either stop or go.
Okay, so if I'm stopping brakes down, so I press the brake.
Just pull over on the left here,
Okay.
clutch down fully, fully down. You're quite slow to push that down, you want to keep that down
Yeah.
fully. And you're parking better now, because
Yeah.
you're looking forwards. That's without me actually helping
Yeah.
you, just because you're looking forwards, you're parking better. So secure the car. And you can rest and ask me that question.
So, when I was slowing down, if I have to decide to brake, like for instance, that was giving me time to decide because I'm like, it's good to go when I was stopping there. Now, I was on was that a jogger's pace or walking pace? That was a jogger's pace. So if I had to decide to stop, would I go brake fast or clutch fast?
Okay, so come off the pedals.
Yeah,
See where the revs are?
Yeah.
This is your engine speed.
less than 1,000.
It's most likely going to be clutch first altogether,
first.
if you are that slow,
Yeah,
because you're at the minimum speed that the car can go in that gear.
yeah,
And when the revs are here, where they
Yeah.
are now, that means you're at the minimum speed that the car can go in that gear, and you have to push the clutch down to go slower without it struggling.
okay.
But generally speaking, you're probably going to be doing them at the same time
At
with,
the same
with
time, okay.
experience.
Yeah,
Just don't be braking and making the car go slower than it can be with the clutch up and stalling and then pushing it down.
yeah,
But yeah, you're covering the brake and clutch because what a jogger is its preparation to go and to stop.
Yeah.
So when you get to a roundabout, there's two things that are going to happen.
Yeah.
Two things that can happen. One is you're going to go, and the other is you're going to stop.
Yeah.
Being in second gear with the clutch up, with your brake and clutch covered,
Yeah.
means you're ready to do both.
Yeah.
So if you decide to stop,
You still.
clutch down and brake, and it probably will be clutch down first, you'll be right at the bottom of the gear by that point.
Yeah.
If you're faster, you can use brake first. If the revs are higher, use
Yeah.
the brake. If you decide to go, on the power and you're going. You see, so you're preparing for both of your decisions, whichever one it could be, stop or go, you're ready to do both. What you need to improve is that when I say stop or go, when you get to the roundabout, when you make your decision, you can see cars coming round and you're not sure.
If they're still indicating,
You're not sure if they're coming round, are you?
Yeah.
But instead of going, I'm not sure, I'll stop at the line,
Yeah.
you let the car keep going and keep looking. And what you need to learn is that if you're not sure,
Stop.
that means stop.
Yeah.
That's your decision. And then carry out that decision with confidence, not half-heartedly.
Yeah.
Think, I don't know what that car's doing. You know what? I'm going to walk instead. You don't even have to stop. Sometimes you think, I'm not sure. You know what? I'll get the clutch down, go slow. I'll get first gear and walk towards the line
Yeah.
and then check back later.
Okay.
And maybe the second time you check when you're near the line walking, it's clear.
Yeah.
Or it's not and you need to stop. But yeah, I see that common mistake with your decisions there is just staring at the cars. When you're unsure, you keep watching instead of making the decision to stop.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll prompt you. If I say decide now,
Yeah.
that means you're at the latest moment on when you can decide to either get going or go to a walk and stop.
Okay.
Now we're going to try and practice moving away because Fancy lifts the clutch up with her foot on the brake. It's a habit and this car does not like it, and nor does your car.
Yeah.
And because it's a habit, even when you go for the gas, you lift the clutch up automatically, meaning the clutch is already at the bite point and struggling.
Yeah.
And then when you try and add gas and lift the clutch more,
Stops.
maybe. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Or struggle.
So what you want to change
Yeah.
is try to hear the engine first before you lift the clutch.
Okay.
Don't be afraid of it rolling back.
Okay.
If it rolls back, we'll do a handbrake start.
Okay.
And I find when I teach my pupils to do it that way, quite often they start to get proficient at it. It doesn't usually take them too long, a few lessons, that even on minor hills, they're quick enough that the car doesn't roll anyway.
Yeah.
Because the car's got power, it just goes. Of course, if it's steep, then you are going to need to do the handbrake start. So if you can get the clutch down, start the engine. Good. Get first gear, handbrake off. Put your foot on the brake, turn the handbrake off. Now if you come off the brake, does it roll? No.
No.
So do a wipe of the wipers, just push it down, and do one wipe and it returns to the middle.
Okay.
So cover the gas. Now whilst you're deciding it's safe to go, start pressing the gas. So you ready?
Clutch down. Okay.
Yeah, keep that clutch down, press the gas. You clutch up when you want to move. The clutch makes the car move, that's when you should use it. Is it safe to go?
Yeah.
Do you need a signal?
No?
Lift clutch then. See? Like that. Now clutch down fully and stop again. Just brake and stop. So we need to practice that a few times to get quicker at it. So you need to be quicker lifting that clutch. It's taking too long. You're scared of it, probably because you're used to doing it without gas.
Yeah.
But when you've got gas, the clutch is much easier.
Okay.
You don't have to be as careful with it. You can lift it to the bite point and the car will go. It'll be really obvious you've got bite point. You have to be like, where is it? Where is it? Slowly. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
It will be obvious.
Yeah.
So, get some gas. Is it safe to go from behind?
Yeah.
There's a person there, isn't there?
There is one coming.
Yeah, so we indicate right. Check your right blind spot again. I said, I'll lift the clutch quick. Quicker. There you go. See, car moves. Doesn't struggle.
Yeah.
It just goes. We need to get quicker at that though, because it's still a bit long.
Yeah.
So after the bus stop, we'll pull over on the left. And I think you need to put the wipers on.
Yeah.
Good. So keep your foot on the brake. You're in gear, aren't you?
Yep.
Does it look safe to go? Not blind spot.
On the front.
Not blind spot. Just in your mirrors and behind. Does it look good?
Yeah.
Get some gas then.
Okay, clutch down.
Yeah. Is it still safe?
Yes.
Blind spot then?
Yeah.
And just Look at your mirrors as you go, lift the clutch. There you go, we're going, aren't we?
Yeah.
Doesn't take long. Clutch fully down and stop. We've still got the left indicator on there, haven't we? I made that mistake too. And try that again.
Oh,
so,
okay.
whilst you're thinking if it's safe,
Yeah.
that's when you can be getting gas.
Oh, okay.
But at the moment, it seems like your primary check is your blind spot check.
Blind spotting. Yeah.
Your primary check should be behind and in front. You make your decision to go from that.
Okay.
That's the way I do it. I'm looking at my mirrors and I think, you know what, I can go. So I'm going to go. Just check the blind spot. Oh yeah, that's clear as well. Then I go. At the moment, you're more like, can I go? Oh, I was looking at the blind spot. Yeah, it's clear. Least important place you're checking. And that's why you're not putting enough attention into cars behind you, putting out in front of them. So when I say, is it safe to go? I don't mean blind spot.
It's the front.
It's for front and back.
Okay.
So is it safe to go?
Yes.
Put the wipers on. Is it still safe to go?
Yeah.
Check your blind spot then, just to make sure, and then keep checking as you go. Lift the clutch. You go. See?
Okay. Correct.
Then clutch down and stop. And the car's moving away with confidence there.
Yeah.
Okay, is it safe to go?
Yeah.
Check your blind spot then. Gas and bike point and go. Do them together. You can do it quickly. See?
Yeah.
How quick was that?
Yeah.
Doesn't need to be hard. Okay, well, next time we won't stop because we're on a bend now.
Yeah.
So,
Good.
anything coming?
There's one, but
Can you make it?
yeah.
Blind spot then? Can you still make it? That time you did lift clutch up first,
Yeah.
but not so much that it was a problem. And that's in a very short time, so you've got better at that, haven't you? Better at moving away. Pull over near where it says slow, so we're not blocking the road next to this van. And we'll move again. Good, nice that the clutch is down.
Yeah.
If you can turn the wipers down one notch, just down one click. That's two, so go up one now. That's it, and it'll go every so often. So, cancel the signal. Is it safe to go?
Yep.
Check your blind spot, and if it's still safe to go, then you go. Then look back here in front as you go. There we go.
Yeah.
The car moves, and that's what you should do at a junction as well. If you're waiting to pull out a roundabout,
Yeah.
don't be afraid, just gas and lift clutch. I think you are afraid of adding the power a little bit.
Yeah.
You think the car might go flying, but it won't. The clutch controls the speed. So we've been practicing the roundabouts a bit, and let's see if Fancy can do this roundabout. The key thing you need to achieve now
Yeah.
is stopping when you're not sure,
Okay.
instead of staring at the cars trying to figure it out, and then braking hard at the line when you get to the line.
Okay.
Decide to stop before you have to brake hard, please.
Okay.
That way it's safer.
Cool. Let's do this one. See.
At the roundabout, it will be ahead, second exit. I'd start slowing down now if I was you, and start getting second gear, because it is just round this bend. You can't see it.
Yeah.
You can see it now, so cover the pedals, cover the brake
Yeah.
as well. And you need to decide here. Can you go?
No.
Walk then, look forwards and walk. Get first, fully down with the clutch. And when you want to go, just gas and lift clutch and it will move. Trust it, it will go. Have faith in yourself.
After this, yeah.
Okay?
Straight ahead.
Indicate to leave now. That's it. You were still at the bite point there before you added gas, but also I think sometimes you're at the bite point when you're waiting, and that's really harmful for the clutch.
So it should
Keep
be
the clutch
down.
fully down. You don't want to be at the bite point when you're waiting.
Yeah.
That will damage it. And I had a sense there that you might have been. I looked at the last minute and you were, but I wasn't sure how long for. So you can go to next gear. Where should you check before you come back to your half of the road?
Left.
Roundabout, left first exit.
Okay. Mirror left.
Good.
Calm down.
Yes.
Cover the brake.
Good. So you're covering, you're ready to stop. Say when you have to decide.
Now.
Commit then, no more looking. Now you see I'm actually taking your decision.
Yeah.
You're not going half-heartedly,
Yeah.
which then causes a problem. But also, when you decide to stop, actually stop.
Yeah.
Don't go stop and keep rolling. If you, or maybe I won't have to, and then slam the brakes on the line.
Yeah.
Because you're not planning to stop. You're actually planning to then walk get first and maybe go without stopping
Yeah.
when you get closer to the line. So convert from a jog to a walk. Roundabout,
Yeah.
right third exit. You're starting to get this now.
Mirror signal.
Yeah. So look at the line so you know where to be slow by.
Handbrake.
Say when to the side.
No.
Yeah, I think that's good. You can see it's clear. Now one lane. Slow down. It's one lane here. That's it. Indicate to leave. Bit fast.
That was wide. Yeah.
It was your speed. You accelerated a bit hard there, which made it hard.
Yeah.
Can you see?
No.
Then be ready to stop. And pull over at the side of the road, please, on the left.
Driveway.
Yeah, we've got a raised curb there. We don't have to stop here. Go to the good bit. Okay. Not secure the car. Don't secure. Just cancel the signal. Is it safe to go?
That's it.
Good. You're looking in a good
Yeah.
place. What's behind?
Yeah.
Is it safe to go now?
No, there's a bus.
Okay. Didn't see that actually until you just said it. I was
Yeah.
about to say blind spot. Yeah, it came from behind that car, didn't they? Is it safe
No.
to go now?
Yeah.
Check your blind spot then. Look forwards, gas and bike point together. You can do it. Lift the clutch and then you go. Now clutch down and stop. We'll do that again. Just the practice of starting the car.
Okay.
Is it safe to go?
Yep.
Blind spot. The side signal. Oh, change your mind.
Change your mind.
And
yeah.
that's why your decision to actually go doesn't happen until you
Yeah.
lift the clutch.
Yeah.
It's all preliminary before that. Is it
Yeah.
safe to go?
Yeah.
Blind spot then, gas and bike point if it's still good. There you go, you move straight away. You sort of lift the clutch push back down again,
Yeah.
but that is better. I think that would take some practice because you've been doing it the other way.
Yeah, I've been doing the wrong way.
Oh, I can't say wrong. Carry on, don't stop here, go to second gear. We're carrying up the road now. I don't want to say it's wrong because sometimes I do it that way.
Yeah.
I just think you need to know how to do it this way because sometimes you need to.
Yeah.
Whereas the other way is more of a luxury. Sometimes it's easier to drive a certain car and you might do it that way in that car. But it's not a guarantee that it'll work.
Yeah. Some cars it won't work.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you can use, the thing is you can use these driver assistance systems on test,
Yeah.
but I think you need to know how to drive without them. And pull over on the left in the safe place. Just check your mirrors before you pull over.
Yeah. Okay.
And secure the car. So, the goals were,
The goals were to the jogging
at the roundabout,
at the roundabout, commuting.
that's part of it.
Yeah.
Position.
Position
Your position's a lot better now. You're
Yeah.
forgetting about it because it's not a problem.
and pulling off.
Moving away, yeah.
Yeah.
Getting the car to actually go instead of it struggling with the hill hold system, locking the brakes because you're on the brake, lifting
Yeah.
the clutch, coming off the brake, but the brakes are still on. Gas and lift clutch and go.
Yeah.
Has it helped you at all?
It has.
Yeah?
I think it has given me more kind of, especially on the roundabout and the clutch and the speed, kind of pulling off. So I think I've been doing it the other way around. Clutch up. Once the biting point, the car moves, and then
And sometimes it's
and
still.
sometimes it stalls, which happens in my car all the time.
Yeah.
So that's something. Yeah, it has helped.
So power, lift clutch, here you go. Get
yeah.
used to it. Within a couple of hours of doing it that way, usually people get confident with it.
Yeah.
So I think I'll end the video here.
Okay.
You continue practicing. Did the roundabout advice help you though? Getting prepared, the jogging, so that you're both prepared to stop,
To stop or
and
move
go.
out.
You got both those options there.
Yeah.
Instead of, as you approach the junction, you're focusing on decision, and then after you've made your decision,
Prepare.
scrambling with the car.
Yeah.
So you prepare first. There's actually an acronym which I like.
Yeah.
I don't like a lot of the acronyms. I think they're just a bit too much. POM.
Pump.
Prepare.
Observe.
Yeah.
Maneuver.
Move.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a good one. You always should prepare yourself, then check and go.
Yeah.
Like when you move away from the side of the road, you get your gear, get the handbrake off, or if
Yeah.
the handbrake start, get some gas, find the bike point. Then you do your final check, handbrake off and you go.
Yeah. Got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's the end of the video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're looking for car insurance, check out the links to Collingwood and Confused in the description. If you're learning to drive and want to insure yourself on somebody else's car, then Collingwood are there for you, because you can do so without affecting the owner's policy, and that can take away a big stress from the owner of that car. Via the link at the moment, there's up to 35% off and a £20 Amazon gift card. If you want to insure your own car, I recommend checking out the links to confused.com. I'll try again. If you want to insure your own car, check out the link to confused.com. You fill out one quote form and get loads of quotes back from many insurers to compare who's cheapest. And you can change your car on that quote as many times as you like without having to do the whole quote again. So you can compare how much it costs to insure different cars easily. Using the links doesn't cost you anything, but it does support the channel. So thank you very much. Subscribe to get my future videos. And until the next one, cheerio.